How's it going, YouTube? It's Cheat Like a Champ, and I would like to welcome you all to my Ghost Recon tips and tricks video regarding the detection system in this game. Now, some of you might have been detected before, where the detection flashes on your screen in bold red letters and it's saying you're detected, or some of you might have noticed that the enemy team is sometimes visible through walls and their body is outlined in red. So in this video, I'm going to break down different ways that you're able to detect enemies and different ways that you're able to counter being detected. So I hope you all enjoy this video, and please remember to hit that like button if you find this video useful. So the first method of detection I wanted to talk about in this video is the UAV. You unlock it in the Engineer class at level 4, and the description of it reads as follows. Remote controlled aerial drone that uses heat detection to highlight enemies for all teammates. So as you can see from the gameplay of this video, it's basically a UAV that you can fly around the map and tag enemies with, much like the Recon drone from MW3, only you don't have to press any buttons when you have an enemy within your crosshairs. It should instantly tag them as long as they're not behind any cover or anything. And if you're really good with this and you have a good team that knows how to kill detected players really easily, then this is going to get you a lot of XP too, because you get XP from getting assists for teammates that kill detected enemies that you've detected with it. And yes, it can be destroyed by someone shooting it down, and yes, there is a radius of it for how far you can move from your actual character. So this thing isn't insanely overpowered, and I feel like it's a really great addition to this game, and if you have a good teammate that uses this, then they're going to tag a lot of people with it. The next method for detecting enemies is the camera. You unlock it at level 4 for all classes as an equipment, and as you can see from the highlighted red area that you just saw, the radius for it is pretty large. So this uses a 360-degree sweeping heat detection to highlight enemies for all teammates. So as you can see when I hide behind this wall, when the camera sweeps past the enemy, it highlights him for 2 seconds. And then whenever it makes another 360-degree spin, it highlights him again. And it can be destroyed by an enemy, so I don't think it's indestructible. Another method for detecting enemies is by using the sensor grenade from the Engineer class. It uses X-ray detection to highlight nearby enemies for all teammates. It targets them for 8 seconds, and it is pretty useful because you get 2 of them per class, and in my opinion it's the most efficient and effective way to target enemies because you get 2 of them per class and you don't have to go out of your way. You can just chuck a grenade, and if you get lucky and tag someone, then hey, you have someone tagged, but if not, then you still have another grenade to waste on it. The next method for detecting enemies is by using the data hack. Now to do this, you're going to need a stun pistol, and you get that at level 4. So if you stun an enemy, they are paralyzed and they're set on the ground for X amount of time, and then you can go up to their body and hold the X button, and when you do that, you data hack the enemy's intel. And when that happens, the enemy team is fully detected for 40 seconds, like every single one of them, until they respawn. So it's a really effective way to detect all the enemies at once, and as you can see right now, it actually does last for 40 seconds. A tip I can give you to make this go a little bit faster is to use the field computer. You unlock it at level 4 for the Engineer class, and it does make the hacking of the stunned enemies go a little bit faster. It halves the time actually, but you can do it without the field computer. So if you like another equipment, then be my guest, use that. I'm just stating that the field computer does it faster. The next method for detecting enemies is by using the stun claymore that you unlock at level 28 in the scout class. And as you can see, it's basically just like a normal claymore, but instead it'll stun the enemy and it'll paralyze them just like a stun gun would. And the cool thing is, stunned enemies are detected, so you'll know where they're at, and if someone sets this off, then you're going to be able to just walk up to them and data hack them and hack their whole team's data and detect all of them. The last piece of equipment I wanted to go over in this video is actually the only counter I found to the detection system in this game. It's called the Jammer, and you unlock it at level 28 in the Engineer class. It prevents enemy intel devices from detecting friendlies within its radius, and as you can see, when he just threw his sensor grenade at it, it pretty much vanished in the thin air. And it's really cool because the radius on it is ridiculously big, and while you're in the radius of the jammer, they'll be unable to detect you. And another cool thing I found out about the jammer is, whenever you have it placed down and you're near an enemy jammer, you see how in the bottom right hand corner of my screen, the minimap and my ammo is glitching out and stuff? That's how you know you're in the radius of a jammer, because your screen will start glitching out like that in the bottom right, and then you won't be able to detect anybody within that radius. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all learned a thing or two about how the detection system works in Ghost Recon. And if you did, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more Ghost Recon videos. Peace!